session of Proud Depressive Conversations, and this is our 18th session. So the credit for starting Proud Depressives goes to Madam Archana Verma, and the brainchild first during the 2020 COVID lockdown, wherein it was the first time which many of us, or maybe many of us in several generations, had seen something like this. Most of us, all of us, having various issues which were reported, and so that was a very right time to start something like this. And look over a period of time how this movement has actually grown. So we have had 17 conversations before this. You can go to our social media handles, our YouTube channel, and look at any of them. We've had a medical professional and a survivor sharing their stories in each of them. And you're welcome to go through any of them. So today, as we start the 18th session, let me just take a quick minute to introduce our guests. Ms. Chhaya Kumar will be sharing her story with us. And of course, Dr. Rajani Parthasarathi. Let me just introduce the guests first. Ms. Chhaya Kumar is an MA in Diaspora and Migration from Gujarat University in 2019. Prior to that, she has also achieved a Master's and a Bachelor's in Education from Kameshwar College, Gujarat University, Ahmedabad. She has earned a Bachelor's in Journalism and Mass Communication from Rajani University, getting a first division. And she has also graduated with flying colors in Geography Honours. He has studied intermediate at the Bihar Intermediate Council, and she has worked at the National Institute of Design, Ahmedabad, from 2007 to 2008, and one of her major responsibilities was content creation and sub-editing of the institution's quarterly magazine, Design Plus. She has worked as a feature editor and sub-editor for the leading Hindi daily from Jharkhand, Mrs. Prabhat Khabar, from 2001 to 2003. She has previously also worked as a news reporter with another called Rajani Express from 2000 to 2001. She has compared radio talks on All India Radio in English and Hindi. She has worked as a commentator with Doordarshan Ranchi and as newsreader for local video magazine Ab Tak in Ranchi. She worked as a surveyor for pre-poll surveys for Jharkhand Research Foundation in association with Prabhat Khabar when the assembly elections were taking place in 1999. She has worked as a reporter for local magazine Apni Ranchi from 1970 to 1999. Apart from this, she has also participated in science writing workshop Y2K and participated in short-term programs on computer applications. She is proficient in written and verbal proficiency in Hindi and English and can understand Gujarati as well. We welcome you, ma'am, and with such a well-rounded personality on the communication side, we would certainly love to have you share your experiences with us. As the medical health professional today, we have Dr. Rajani Parthasarathi, who we have had the occasion to tap into her knowledge base previously as well. She is currently working as Deputy Director of Medical Health in the Directorate of Karnataka. And prior to this, she has worked as the sole prison psychiatrist in the Central Prison in Bangalore from 2004 to 2010 for 6.5 years. And she has been trained at absolutely top-notch institutions. She has been an MBBS intern at Nellore in Karnataka and in the Government General Hospital in Madhya in Karnataka. She has been a junior resident non-PG in NIMHANS. She has been a research associate in NIMHANS, and she has also been enrolled in NSLSIU. She has an MBA in Human Resource Management, which would be a killer degree along with this background. She has a diploma in psychological medicine from CMC Vellore, and currently she is working in this role. She has coordinated awareness programs in collaboration with NIMHANS for Karnataka prison officials on substance abuse, mental health, and workplace intervention. She has served as the nodal officer to coordinate the state-level programs aimed at controlling substance abuse and improving mental health of prisoners. She has taken up training of all medical officers, paramedical workers, nurses, ASHA workers, pharmacists, Ayush doctors, faith healers, elected representatives, prison staff on early identification of mentally ill people. So mental health care rules in compliance with the Mental Health Care Act 2017, which is already being gazetted. And she is also the core committee member in framing the Karnataka mental health regulations. She is the core committee member in the Delhi mental health programs of Government of India and is a committee member in selection of retired judges for mental health review boards. We welcome you, ma'am, and we hope that all of us can benefit from your expertise and experience. So, without much ado, I would like to just hand over the floor to Chhaya, ma'am, and please feel free to talk about the struggles, the issues which you may have faced, and then we will try to put those to Dr. Rajani. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're on mute, ma'am. You will just unmute yourself. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, thank
now
you.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry. So with my profile which you read, and sometimes I think my own self, I am so much educated and I have so much of exposure, and still I went through the abuse, and still I went through depression and all, and it was not a small period of time, it was a very long period of time. For 18 years I suffered all these things, and after 18 years I came to understand that my abuser, he is a habitual abuser, and in technical terms we can say that he is a narcissist, a malignant narcissist, and what he was doing to me was gaslighting, and there's nothing can be done about it. So now it's time to get out of it. And very gradually I gathered my courage to talk about it and to understand it, and then I talked to people about it. So gradually, very bits, some people gave me information that what you're going to is gaslighting, he's a narcissist, so you just forget him, come out of this, things like that. So what happened is I got married in 2003, and after that, every day the man was never happy. He had something to complain about it. If I made the gehu ki roti, then he would say, why didn't you make the bajra roti? If I made it by 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, that when he comes from office, he'll get the food to eat, the food will be ready. So why did you cook at that time? You should cook when I come, you should cook hot. And when I kept the things ready, and when he came from office, and then I cooked, and he said, why you cook? Why are you cooking now, and why haven't you prepared it already? So these are very small little things which gradually started to confuse me, that I am doing everything wrong. I am unable to decide what, small things in everyday life. I was unable to decide whether I am doing it right or wrong. It was the behavior was such that I used to question myself that I am wrong. I am not doing things rightly. I am not understanding. Traditional city, So people were like Gujaratis would not mix with us, the North Indians, and only you could mix with people when you are in a professional place. Otherwise, it was not easy. So the system was entirely different. Like in North India, we have a habit. We go to somebody's house and we knock the door. The first thing the people will say, "Acha, acha, andar aaiye, baithiye." They will bring the tea, and then you will talk. Okay. So, but in Ahmedabad, the society is not like this. You knock somebody's door, you'll open it. Kya hai, kya baat hai? So you don't get a place to talk to people. आप अचानक से तो नहीं बोल सकते ना आपको ये problem है वो problem. So what happened? I went into isolation, and at the same time I was being abused verbally, sometimes physically also, and gradually I went into the cycle of depression. But I was unable to identify that I am into depression. It used to happen that I used to sit and just watch the sky or sit and just watch the wall. Matlab, I became inactive. But anyhow, the life was going like, and if sometimes I told my family members also that this is something is happening and he's never happy and you know if he is behaving like this or like that. तो हमारे समाज में क्या होता है कि दूसरों से अच्छा उसने कुछ बोला ना तो इधर से सुनो और इधर से निकाल दो, अपना काम करो, अपने पे ध्यान दो, ये तो होता रहता है. And the biggest problem is that society is a patriarchal society. So no matter what men are doing, no matter how they are behaving, उनको बस माफ कर दिया जाता है कि तो patriarchal society है. So they have that authority to behave in any way they want with their wife. They have the authority over their wife. अगर हमें कुछ शिकायत करें फैमिली में तो अच्छा वो जैसा कहते हैं वैसा तुम करो ना, तुम उसके कहना में जाओ ना. It is very strange that you all come from a very well-educated family and still we get this advice even today that you should do what he wants, you should take care of what he likes and what he not likes, things like that. So my life kept going on, and at some point I remember that a stage came in my life that I stopped looking at mirror. I used to just go and take a bath and come out, and I was not looking myself into mirror, because if I look myself into mirror, I felt, oh my God, I am so dirty looking. If I don't like to see myself in mirror, how can somebody love me? There's lots of faults and faults with me. I am at fault. I am, I am just dust and nothing else. So this was the point. But still, I was not able to identify that I am into depression. I was in a nuclear family, so naturally the abuser will not identify it, and other people were also not able to identify it. But it happened so that I used to read something here and there, and when I think in 2015 or 16 when Jio came, I am very, very thankful to this Ambanis that they brought the Jio and they brought that smartphone and everybody has it and it was free of cost. So we had the access to internet for a longer period of time, and I could go and study on Google a lot of things. Because I was into isolation, I had no network, nothing, but so I could study a lot of things, I could contact people, and but at the same time, despite all these, I just tried, because I was working before marriage, so I tried to keep myself afloat. I did my Master of Journalism and Master of Education from Gujarat University in 2007, 2008. That time only I joined National Institute of Design as a communication executive, and I was into 2 years probation period. After that, it would be a permanent job. But 1 year only I had done. But I was abused so much. Mental pressure was there at home, and these people don't attack directly. वो डायरेक्टली नहीं बोलेंगे कि तुम ये नौकरी मत करो, छोड़ दो. They will put us into different cycle of pressures, and I just got unbalanced. I couldn't balance my personal life and my professional life, and then the suggestions started coming from the family कि अच्छा तुम घर देखो, परिवार देखो, बच्चा देखो, नौकरी छोड़ दो. So my child was very small. He was in. I used to keep him in a crash and then go to my office. So after 1 year only, I gave my resignation. And I was sitting at home. Then my daughter came in 2010. But still somewhere अंदर से ना एक बेचैनी रहती थी मुझे. So when my children went to school, luckily the society where I was living, other women were of my age, and they all joined the schools, different schools, as a school teacher, and they joined the course of B.Ed. So it was a very, I was very lucky in this thing. I think the placing where you are in this world is very important. So I was, God placed me into a society where most of the women were going to work as a school teacher, and they all had joined Parikshet College for B.Ed course, and the college was also not too far away from the class. So I got a chance to join B.Ed course with those ladies, I told my husband, everybody in the society जो है ना वो सब जा रही हैं, B.Ed कर रही हैं, मुझे भी करना है. So that was the thing that he couldn't say no because अभी अड़ोस पड़ोस की सब जा रही है तो उसमें तो वो ना नहीं बोलेंगे. So I went and I did my B.Ed, I did my M.Ed. In between we were sent in schools for on job training and all. I got those experiences. Then after doing my B.Ed and I took my admission in MA in Diaspora and Migration in Gujarat University. So these are all my lucky points when I got people in my life who brought me to this fortune. Then it happened so that in 2019 September, once I got very much angry on my husband because he used to abuse me always, and there is one word he used to tell me that मैं तुम्हें छोड़ दूँगा तुम परित्यक्ता कहलाओगी. In our Hindi, when a man leaves a wife, उसको परित्यक्ता बोलते हैं, divorce होता है या कुछ छोड़ देते हैं. He used to tell me always that thing. So one day in I think it was 3rd September 2019. Hartalika Teej Vrat was on that day, and on Teej Vrat we all we just do the makeup just like a bride. Anyone from North India must be aware of it. So I was that day, and again he was saying some shit to me. Then that day I just blowed up. I don't, तुम मेरा परित्याग करोगे, ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता, मैं तुम्हारा परित्याग करूँगी. And I just blew out of proportion and I threw everything. सब कुछ निकाल के फेंक दिया, सिंदूर हो गया, मैं आज तो सिंदूर नहीं लगाना मुझे. And आज के बाद मैंने तुम्हारा परित्याग कर दिया, आज मैं तुम्हारा husband नहीं हूँ. Things like that happened, all the drama. But within a week he got a heart attack. Okay, so उसके बाद फिर the scene changed. And then I took him to the Apollo International Hospital, उसका इलाज कराया, उसके bypasses हुए, all these things happened. And उसके बाद during the visits in the Apollo International Hospital, I had some skin problem. That time I went to the skin specialist over there, a woman doctor, and they have in Ahmedabad they take the whole record of whole life whenever they make a medical file over here. So she took all the points and then she gave me medicine. So for 3 months I ate her medicine. After 3 months, I think in March 2020, the lockdown came. And then what happened, I couldn't go to Apollo Hospital for the medicine. So I went to the nearby retail shop for the medicine, and the shopkeeper gave me the medicine and said, "ये लो मैम, तुम्हारा डिप्रेशन का दवाई." डिप्रेशन की दवाई मैं तो खाती नहीं हूँ, मुझे डिप्रेशन नहीं है, मेरा डिप्रेशन का इलाज नहीं, ये जो दवाई आप खाते नहीं डिप्रेशन का है. Then I cross-checked with the doctors, and I came to know that the woman, she understood my problems, and some skin problems happens due to depression also. So the medicine which she gave me was antidepressant, and I could realize that in those 3 months I had changed. But my performance level had changed. The work which I used to do in 1 month, I was doing in 1 day. So I was surprised on my own self कि मेरा performance level इतना कैसे बदल गया. Okay, so this thing happened, and then in the same period it happened that my husband went to police and the allegation that my wife is not good and she wants to kill me and take my job and things. You know, the managing narcissist can go through what level. This I understood in that period of time. So then I decided कि मुझे divorce लेके इसमें से अभी निकल जाना. So my struggle from that time is going on. I have been visiting the psychologist. I took a lot of sessions with the psychologist, different psychologist friends also, and even in the psychiatry also I took some medicines, and because health-wise also I was facing a lot of problems. So all these things happened, and then I started to think that मैं इतना पढ़ा लिखा होकर and I have suffered so much for such a long period of time, and it is so difficult for me to convince other people what I am going through, because when everybody in family is also educated, friends are also educated, everybody is in a good job or service, whatever. But it's so difficult to पढ़े, मतलब जो थोड़ा सा कम सुविधाओं में है, उनके लिए कितनी दिक्कत होती है. So then I thought कि नहीं, I have to talk about it. I have to come out and tell people what I have been going through, why I have been going through, and there are many women who are like me. I was fortunate that I was a journalist, so I have a network of people, lot of friends in my life. And but उनको तो जो अगर नहीं है तो उनको तो और भी कोई नहीं होगा ना. Then I started talking about it, and this is how I came in contact with you people. So this is my story in short.
So thank you very much, Chhaya ma'am, for very very poignantly. It's not easy to talk about problems like this, and you've done that, and you've spoken about it. You've shared about all the issues that you faced, and also identified. See, this is something which is very classic. You have yourself identified the root of the problem. So I will just attempt to color out some points, and then we can get Dr. Rajani's perspective. So she's spoken about gaslighting. We've had one session previously on gaslighting. She's spoken about gaslighting, which led her to become isolated, become less active. She said that I was staring at the walls, I was staring at the sky. She stopped looking at the mirror. She thought that she was worthless. She was working before marriage. This happens with a lot of ladies. For whatever reason, their work life gets disturbed. Thereafter, maybe they get married in another city. Maybe the husband says, I don't want you to work. Maybe the husband's family, whatever. So, stop working thereafter within a few years of marriage. She's spoken about the fact that it is a silent thing, outwardly you can't really see much. There was a link between skin problems and depression. So, lots of ulcers, etc. are related. So, could you please dwell on these thoughts, Dr. Rajani?
Yeah. So first of all, I should really appreciate, Madam Chhaya for having narrated what she went through, and thanks for the opportunity so that I can interact with her. So, ma'am, it is not easy to, express these things in a forum, in a forum in front of so many people. But really, I think that this is the first step that should happen immediately when all of us or anybody who goes through any kind of distress. Usually, whenever, as you rightly said, when your spouse was abusing you and demanding, unreasonably, and he would have problem with anything. You cook early, he has a problem. You cook late, he has a problem. Here the issue is, the problem is not the real problem. You want to tell something, right? It is like, finding out stone in the curd, right? Which you can't find usually. So, but you start doing that. So, I would say, as you say, there must have been a personality issue with the spouse who was troubling you. So the first thing would have been, he also would have needed some kind of counseling, treatment. I know he would not also have been happy, right? As a person, he would not be happy with whatever you give, right? You would have observed, and you would have really gone through. You don't know what you are going through. So you can't tell anybody. Even if you tell somebody, they are telling you are supposed to do this. Why can't you just do what he wants? So why don't you adjust? So this kind of dismissal from the parents, from the near ones, will make you very helpless, hopeless. And I don't know whether you had access to medical help or psychiatry, psychology, initially when you started facing this. So I don't know whether you had close friends whom you could, go and share these things, ventilate the distress and all that. You are wonderful, such a, interesting person who was working so well, and you have 2 kids. How was the reaction of your kids when they were seeing all these things?
My kids today, my son is 17 plus and daughter is 11 plus.
Yeah.
So they are very supportive since their work. They are, witnessing everything. My son especially is very, these people. Because I love reading, so my children also read too much. and they are very what I say, according to their age, they are very mature. So they used to protect me from their father. When their father used to physically try to abuse me or abuse me, whatever manner my son could protect me, he used to protect me. And lately, few years from since 2-3 years, my children, when these people have husbands, they think they can do everything and they will abuse, and then at night they need the wife also. So when at night he used to pressurize me to go to the bedroom and I would say I will not go, then my children used to come and stand in between and say, when mama says no, it means no, go back to your bedroom. She will not go with you. So at this level, my children have come up and protected me. And talking about the initial stage, I used to tell my family members, even his family, his mother, father, sisters, my parents, my brother, everybody, that he needs a doctor. उसको कुछ problem है दिमाग में, उसको doctor की ज़रूरत है, एक बार उसको दिखा. Even last year, you will be surprised to know that I had given a police complaint. At that time, he went back to his house in Bihar. So I said, because I was preparing myself to tackle everything. So since last year, what I used to do, when he used to misbehave, I used to put my phone like this and record everything, his actions, because behavioral issues we cannot prove anybody. So some clippings I sent to my sister-in-law and I told her कि वो वहाँ पे गया है तो you please आप लोग उसको डॉक्टर को ले जाओ डॉक्टर के पास में, क्योंकि ये दिमागी प्रॉब्लम है. एंड अब तो वो ठीक भी हो जाएगा तो भी मुझे उसके साथ नहीं रहना. आई अंडरस्टैंड एज अ ह्यूमन बीइंग, I understand the person is having these behavioral issues because he himself has went through the traumas in his childhood and all. But I am not responsible for that. No, for that he cannot keep beating me and misbehaving with me, and I cannot, कि अच्छा बेचारा बोल. No, I cannot do. So I sent her the clipping. I told her I have so many clippings like this which I will prove in the court that he is misbehaving with me. And अगर कानून से आप देखने जाओ तो उसके साथ बहुत punishment हो सकती है, which I don't want. Please take him to the doctor. But still people are not understanding. My own brothers are not understanding. I sent them also the clipping. And they all are telling me, अरे तुम क्यों record कर रही हो? तुमको नहीं करना चाहिए ऐसा. So the society is in a very pathetic condition. There are so many aspects to be dealt.
Correct. That is the strategic part of mental health issues. See, we keep talking about the physical fitness, but nobody is bothered about the mental fitness.
Yes.
So I had a similar case where this is a teacher and a software guy. The software person, he is a wonderful person except for that impulsivity, anger outburst. So he would just go, the moment he is angry, he doesn't know what he is doing. On the road, I mean in the middle of the road, he would shout at children, at wife, everything, all hangama happens. And half an hour later, he is like a wonderful person. So the wife has told n number of times to everybody, telling that, look, your son may be earning very well, he may be taking care of us financially very well, but for this problem, why don't you show to a doctor? But she, she was putting up for 18 years and now she has gone, gone out. She's told that nothing is doing. After that, he has come to me. Now he realizes that, I had impulse control disorder and he is under treatment, he is counseled and he is a very nice person now. So after 2 years of he suffering alone, without children, without wife, he has realized, yes, mental fitness is most important and he is under constant treatment, counseling, and now luckily wife has started taking his call. So she had applied for divorce, not this person. So the mental fitness is so important. I think we should start talking about mental fitness hereafter. Physical fitness, so everybody knows that you have to have balanced food, you have to have good sleep, you have to have exercise, all these things. Any child, it has become part of our life. But the mental fitness, like you should not be too angry, too introvert, too extrovert, talking too much, talking too less, sleeping more, sleeping less. So eating very less, eating more. See all these, habits and mental fitness. This is very important. So, and I'm sure, had you approached any psychologist or psychiatrist in initial life when you were like, no, nobody was listening to you?
No, not in initial life, because as I told you, na, I was living in Ahmedabad and I was
Yeah.
into isolation.
Hmm.
My husband, he was of controlling nature.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I had a small, before marriage, I had a phone with me because I was working as a journalist.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
I left my job, and in young age we don't have, those things कि सब पैसे बचा के रखना है, ये earn किया और उड़ा दिया वाला था. After marriage, I came to Ahmedabad, so I had my phone with me, but he would never recharge it.
So when did you restart working? How many years, after marriage you didn't work?
After marriage, 2003 I got married. Then in 2007 I joined NID, National Institute of Design, as a communication executive. But in 1 year I left that job.
Hmm.
For last 4 5 years I've been trying to do business. So whenever my business used to pick up, he used to disturb me. Like I started my business in 2017, sari business I started from home, and I just got associated with different women entrepreneurs platforms. So I in Ahmedabad. So the business picked up very nicely, and I was doing very well. So it was always like if somebody is visiting my house, because I was doing from my house, something would happen that the clients would be, customers would be disturbed, and get a wrong impression, and then people, the business happens on trust.
Correct.
Then again, I got disturbed because of his medical conditions and all. So then again, I started my food business last year. So my food business also picked up very nicely, and I had my own brand. I launched my brand and few items, and I just got the shops and all my. But it was on the initial stage, but it picked up very well, because again I got associated with some food entrepreneurs group and all, and I was also promoting the foods in different 5-star hotels and all type of. He called everybody, all the associates who were working with me, business from Bihar to Ahmedabad, everywhere he called people and said, मेरी वाइफ काम करती है, मुझे पसंद नहीं है, आप इसका हेल्प नहीं करो. And he went to the level to nag me that with some of my business associates, we go to the exhibitions and all, तो हम pictures बहुत सारे click करते हैं सबके साथ में. So he took those pictures with another male businessman, and he circulated in the social media saying that he's having an affair with them. And he also went to the level to tell people that another businessman that you don't work with my wife, because she is वो ऐसा सबसे दोस्ती करती है, फिर सबका लाभ उठाती है, आपको मुसीबत में डालो. मतलब he went to this level to nag me, to ruin me socially, mentally, physically, verbally. मतलब कौन सा abuse में बोलूँ जो मैंने नहीं झेला.
Where is he working?
He is into central government. He is group A officer. So I was always soft with him, thinking कि if I go to if I go to complain or put FIR,
He would lose his job.
yeah, he can lose his job. But gradually I did everything. I police complaint भी किया, FIR भी किया, domestic violence का भी केस किया, divorce का भी फाइल किया, सब कुछ किया. And every time I used to plead my lawyer कि देखो उसका जॉब नहीं जाए, उसका पेंशन बंद हो जाएगा, जॉब नहीं जाएगी, पेंशन. I he is bad towards me. But मैं जो हूँ मैं हूँ ना. मेरे अंदर इंसानियत है.
અને બરાબર
So
કમેન્ટ
I
ના
don't
કરી એટલે
want
કે રિમૂવ કરી
somebody
દે.
to ruin somebody. I
So
don't
he was
want
not
that.
scared of those things also. He was not scared of losing his
No,
job.
no, he is not scared. He is not. Even today he is not scared. उसको कोई डर नहीं है कि मेरा कोई कुछ बिगाड़ सकता है. उसको इस बात का भी डर नहीं कि मेरा जॉब चला जाए, पेंशन भी बंद हो जाए. Because responsibility नहीं है ना. I am thinking of my 2 kids and how I have to feed them. He is not thinking.
He is not even supporting financially.
No. तुम ना कोर्ट से डिग्री लेकर आओ, ऑर्डर लेकर आओ तो करेंगे. And मतलब the person, मतलब after all these years, when I started studying about narcissism and malignant narcissist or gaslighting, things like that, तो मैं ना उसके बिहेवियर को मैच करती थी. और मैं तब मुझे धीरे धीरे समझ में आया कि अच्छा ये प्रॉब्लम है. एंड जैसे आप लोग को समझते हैं अभी भी लोग नार्सिसिज्म क्या होता है.
No, the thing is, they usually think that they are best and nobody is a match to them. But here he has even more problems. See, a lot of illogical thinking and irrational things what he was doing, and then to an extent ideas of infidelity, or even delusion, right? So that my wife has an affair with somebody else and all that. Posting it in social media.
Yes.
You're not even thinking that still she is my spouse, and this rational thinking also is not there.
Not there.
It is much more than narcissistic, is what I feel. So, as you rightly have told that he would have been benefited with treatment, with the doctor. So he himself would have been, much better, and he would have made your life also easier if he would have reached a doctor. So unfortunately, this is the problem, and if it is a male, even more problematic. Am I mad? Why should I go to psychiatrist? Right?
Yeah.
And the lot of stigma, discrimination, right?
And even others don't understand.
Yeah, people don't think this is wrong. If somebody says my spouse is an affair, somebody will go, oh, maybe it is true. Maybe it is true. So she or he may be going around with the opposite sex. That's why he is telling or she is telling. So they never think in the other angle. Like, easy suspicious, easy, telling this out of his mental status. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure you should have really, you would have really gone through a rough road, which, you ought to know. Because
in fact, ma'am, you were talking about impulse control disorder. Now, see, in our driving license exam in India, we are testing 6 things, in fact. 6 things. Whether you have one arm broken, whether you have one foot broken, whether your eyes are corrected with spectacles, blah, blah, blah. 6 things are very silly.
nothing here.
Very, very silly questions. And you go to a doctor, and even a dentist can stamp it and whatever. Anyway, so, but in the US, there are certain states, I know Colorado is one, there are certain states where impulse control disorder they test. They have tests which are designed, and they are testing impulse control disorder for driving license because it can create problems on the road for others.
Correct. So they do a lot of rash driving, and if somebody, you see it always that they want to come in front of you, and they'll be shouting, they'll be telling names to those people who don't lead them the way.
Yes.
And
Because there the roads are, your speed limits are 200, 300 km/h. So obviously the
they are
potential to
harmful
create
to
damage.
themselves and others.
Absolutely.
Excellent. I think these things have to come through our policy makers like Archana ma'am, wherein the driving test doesn't mean that you can drive in at 8. So what's happening to your brain when you are driving? When there is a traffic jam, they keep honking, and that shows their frustration, right?
Correct.
So, but madam, I wanted to ask you. You are a journalist, right? So, because journalists usually they have good reach, is what I understand. So, because you can go to media, you can go to other places. Did you think in that way to take some help from your media friends or journalist friends? Because somehow what we need to tell our sound is coming. Is it your myself or somebody else? Okay. So ma'am,
The only one who's unmuted, everybody else is on mute. You and Chhaya, ma'am. Yeah.
okay, thank you. So, ma'am, what my issue here is, whoever goes through this kind of a problem, we should empower them that they should start talking about these problems from day one. so that we don't leave this for about 15 years, 18 years, and then end up with divorce. So, for example, first 1 week, first 10 days, first 15 days, then only people should start talking about these distresses. Because you are a journalist, did you try to do anything through your friends, through media, to help him and the family and the marital relationship?
Ma'am, my bad luck was that I was from Ranchi. I got married and I came to Muzaffarpur where my in-laws live. And from there I came to Ahmedabad. So what happened? I actually got disconnected with everybody.
Okay.
In the first wrong thing which happened, unlucky I was to do. Though I remember that the very first time when I was coming to Ahmedabad on I think 12th of January 2004, on railway station, my father told me कि बेटा मुझे लगता है मुझसे कुछ गलती हो गई है, तुम घर वापस चलो, इसको अहमदाबाद जाने दो, don't go with her. At that time, you know, मैं अपने दिमाग में क्या होता है, बहुत सारी बातें चलती है कि मैं वापस अगर चली गई तो सारी दुनिया कहेगी अच्छा ये लड़की जर्नलिस्ट थी. ऐसे भी लोग शक करते थे कि ये नॉर्मल जिंदगी जी सकती है, नहीं सकती. तो अगर मैं वापस गई तो कोई नहीं मानेगा कि मेरे साथ प्रॉब्लम नहीं थी, प्रॉब्लम मेरे ससुराल में थी या मेरे पति के साथ थी. एक तो ये होगा. फादर, आई हैड सीन हिम कि उन्होंने कितनी मतलब शादी करने में अपने यहाँ कितना खर्चा लगता है, यू नो, the dowry and all those things. So my father took years in 2003 to get me married on. So I was अंदर से वो एक गिल्ट फीलिंग होता है कि पापा ने ऑलरेडी इतने पैसे खर्चे कर दिए, मैं वापस नहीं. फिर एक तीसरी तरफ एक अंदर से जिद होती है कि नहीं हम तो सब
let me take it the challenge.
I can take the challenge और हम सब संभालेंगे. फिर दूसरी चीज, अच्छा अपने समाज में शुरू से भ्रांतियां भी बहुत रही है कि तुम प्यार से अपने पति को बदल सकते हो, प्यार से पति से कुछ भी करवा सकते हो, you know, things like that. So in young age we don't know, we think we can do it.
No, it is true to some extent when you have the minor issues. Like here, this kind of a major issue, it is little difficult.
So right? I came to Ahmedabad and after that I think I went into lifestyle which was a caged lifestyle because I was disconnected with all my friends. Everybody, my friends were in Ranchi. So I came.
You weren't talking to them over the phone, and you weren't in.
I had no access to it.
So not getting her phone recharged. That's what she mentioned.
Phone was not got. They did not recharge my phone. और घर में एक लैंडलाइन होता है, from that you cannot talk to people about everything. Okay, and my own Maika, my family members. So once my father did tell me कि घर वापस चलो, हम जो हुआ कोई बात नहीं करनी. Because that time my father was still young. He was, he had just retired. He was still young. He was still, in a position to help me out. After some years, even my parents are very, in a weaker position because their health issues. There are a lot of health issues. They are more old. They are themselves dependent on their sons and things. They're so. Our life and society is very complex.
Sir.
So we cannot have one formula for any particular solution. So. I had no access to my friends and all. And into 2020, when the lockdown came and everybody was on social media, that time I reconnected myself to my old friends, my journalist friends and all old friends. But that time I was just disconnected with them. But in Ahmedabad, it was more difficult. I had nobody to talk to. So I was living with my abuser in my house. And
difficult.
Yeah. So
how was he? Was he little supportive when the kids were small? At least taking care of the kids, talking to kids, or taking them to school.
See, he was very good in behavior in front of others.
Okay.
Even today also people don't believe me because he's so sweet. अरे तुम उसके बारे में बात कर रहे हो ही नहीं सकता है, वो इतना स्वीट है, वो इतना इंटेलिजेंट है, इतना हम्बल है, इतना हेल्पिंग है. The person who can give his own food to others to help, think It is very complex personality.
No, 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 I understand. We see such people. Ati Vinayam Bhutta Lakshanam, we say. You know?
So he was like that कि अच्छा जैसे जैसे as I told you कि society की सारी friends जो है वो B.Ed में admission लिया सबको है ना. तो he also like garden में सब लोग बैठते थे शाम को सारे young couples and all. तो उसने भी admission मुझे दिला दिया. मैंने भी अपनी wife को B.Ed में admission दिला दिया. नहीं he takes credit कि मैंने अपनी wife को पढ़ाया है. सबको बोलेगा कि मैंने तो अपनी वाइफ को यहाँ पे मास्टर्स में पढ़ाया और B.Ed में पढ़ाया मास्टर्स. You know things like that. So people were कितना अच्छा husband है, कितना support करता है. So when I was going to NIT, that time also, first day everybody used to feel that he's supporting, and I used to. The behavior is so confusing that I used to also feel कि अच्छा ये बंदा तो बहुत अच्छा है, ये मुझे मदद करना चाहता है, ये अच्छा सोचता है, लेकिन मैं ही गड़बड़ हूँ.
You started doubting your own, ability.
He's very intelligent, very charming, very intelligent.
What is his education? What is his education?
He is BSc, and after doing BSc, he joined central government in audit department.
Yeah.
So right now he's senior audit officer. Income tax सब audit करते हैं. So he's intelligent and he knows what he's doing to me, but he never accepts his faults. जैसे दो थप्पड़ लगा दिया ना, तो पहले ही you say अगर मैंने कहा तो first reaction will be you
did like this. That's why.
Yeah, that's why I did.
It is the trigger from your side which made me this.
Yeah.
But he never feels guilty.
After a few hours, he will say,
Denial. Total denial.
yes. So when it is happening on a day-to-day basis, I just don't know what to do. And another thing which I have learned in my life as a woman, हम लोग इतने कंडीशन होते हैं ना कि हम इंतजार करते हैं कि कोई हाथ बढ़ा के ऐसे हाथ बढ़ा के हमारा हाथ पकड़ के हमको बाहर खींचे, है ना. जैसे हम गड्ढे में गिरे हों और कोई हाथ बढ़ा के हमारा हाथ पकड़ के हमको बाहर खींचे तो ही हम निकलेंगे. तो हम हमारे समाज में जो हमारी समाज ऐसी है ना, हमारी जिंदगी ऐसी है कि हम वो इंतजार करते रहते हैं कि हमारे माता पिता भाई बहन हमारे परिवार रिश्तेदार दोस्त जो है ना वो हमको इसमें से बाहर निकाले.
Waiting for that miraculous day. Waiting for that miracle to happen.
Yeah, and that is never going to happen. Nobody will do that.
Correct.
You have to take the first step. You have to be clear in your mind what you are going to and what you want. You have to उसमें रहना है नहीं रहना है. Only when I take the steps, when I struggle and people see अच्छा ये सच में struggle कर रही है तो sorry.
I think you need little water. Water.
Yeah, just
Yeah. Please have water. Throat gets dried up when you are talking.
Yes. Actually, it is an issue now which just creates some type of tension, and that's it.
I know. Your brain gets charged again, all those memories, and you relive through the situation, right?
Yeah. So
usually when mother goes through so much of distress, it causes some kind of psychological distress in children also. So has it affected children?
Too much. In fact, madam, when my son was small, we still had a little bit of normal childhood. Okay, because that time he was a single child and we were young. But my daughter, she took birth in 2010. After that, I don't think she had a very normal childhood. So what happened that due to depression, now I can talk to many people and tell what is going and react करे या ना करे मैंने बोल दिया. But children cannot express it to anybody, they cannot talk to anybody, and today children are very sensitive, they don't talk to their friends also. They don't want to tell their friends that what is going at home because they are very image conscious. So, but what happened, my daughter, she started cutting her hand.
Yeah.
All over. So, when I realized this, that time I just, I don't know what to do, how to, I tried to contact many psychologists, but very unfortunately, the psychologists, they charge at least 1,000 to 2,000 rupees per hour.
How about psychiatrist? Did you reach out?
I reached out to psychiatrist. The psychiatrist told me that first you go to the psychologist. हम उसको करेंगे लेकिन बाद में, but first you go to the psychologist. So the psychologist charged this much, so I was unable to get the treatment. Then fortunately it happened that I talked to her school counselor. My children study in Delhi public school, so the school is having a very good infrastructure. So I talked to the school counselor, and then when the school counselor came to know about it, most of her she was absent. So so they have a system in their school where they keep a file of the children, what the child is doing and everything. So there was a meeting, and in that meeting I told the school counselor that these are the things which we are going through. And then when she came to know about it, then she got alerted, and she said कि इतने सालों से आपने क्यों शेयर किया स्कूल में, आपने क्यों? मैंने बोला I don't know if I can talk about this, because you always know that we can talk about children's studies and
education, marks, only those things.
Yeah. So I never knew that I can talk about my family issue also. And she said नहीं बच्चा तो स्कूल का भी है ना, सिर्फ आपका नहीं है. And she gave me courage to go for the FIR and all divorce and everything. I told her, there was only one thing I told madam, मैं divorce के लिए इसलिए आज तक नहीं गई हूँ क्योंकि मुझे हमेशा डर रहता है कि मैं जो स्टैंडर्ड मेंटेन कर लूँ, बच्चों का जो स्टैंडर्ड है, बच्चे मेरे DPS जैसे स्कूल में जाते हैं, DPS is a very expensive school. तो मैं, because I am not into a job, I am not a earning member, तो मैं उनको ये नहीं दे पाऊंगी. तो फिर उसने बोला कि नहीं आप ऐसे मत सोचो, क्योंकि बच्चे का पढ़ाई नहीं रुकेगा. अगर बच्चा स्कूल में पढ़ रहा है और आप जेन्युइन केस है, तो स्कूल आपको फीस के लिए आपके बच्चे को स्कूल से नहीं निकालेगी. This is not going to happen. From there I got the courage. अच्छा, I can fight. Because now I am assured that my children are not going to be deprived from their education. इसके लिए उनका education में कुछ नहीं होगा. And the counselor took the counseling sessions of my child, my daughter, and my daughter opened to her, and then she talks to her every now and then, both the children. And then the improvement came over there. We are still under the psychologist treatment. The school counselor also, we are in touch with school counselor also, and luckily, as I told you, my husband is into central government, so we have one facility of CGHS. So here also, luckily, the nearest dispensary of CGHS, the doctor who got posting over here, he came out to be very helpful. He understood the problem. And see, there are facilities from the government side, but we don't know. We don't know that there are psychologists and psychiatrists available from government. And so then he gave me the contacts, and now I am under their observation. You can say counseling sessions. We go for the counseling sessions. Because in private, I cannot afford in private.
No, CGHS is a very good thing, and your husband is central government. You have various hospitals where you have psychiatrists, psychologists, social workers. Everybody will be there, and definitely they will extend full help. So your son is doing okay, daughter is
both are in a very, very peaceful,
very good, very
nice
good.
space. Because now my husband is not living with us also. For last 2 months he is not living with us. And now we are, मतलब इस धीरे-धीरे करके ये सारा प्रबंध कर रहे हैं, इस घर में नहीं आ रहा है. So there was lot of
So but is he paying your rent and other things still?
it is my own flat,
Oh,
luckily. So
oh,
there's no thing
fine.
rent and all. I don't have to
Fine.
think about that. And my neighbors also, they also have now
It
their
is your flat. It's in your name.
no, both wife husband both name.
Okay.
So
Fine.
my neighbors also, they have come to know about all the things. So now they are also very helpful. What we need to be accepted by the society in whatever we are doing.
Correct.
यही डर होता है ना कि हमको कैसे लोग देखेंगे,
Correct.
हमसे संबंध नहीं रखेंगे, ये सब डर होता है. So now people have changed. They understand, they support, and they tell me. एक बार जरूर बोलेंगे, you are sorry, you are doing good. We are there with you. इतना जो बोलते हैं ना, it is a big.
At least has he understood little bit and is he ready for counseling or anything? No.
No. When I gave in last year October, I gave the police complaint. So my it was automatically handed over for the counseling in police department. They have their own system.
Correct.
But
That's why
he never went for the counseling. He said कि मतलब उसकी जुबान में मैं आपको बता रही हूँ कि जो काउंसलर है उसके बारे में कि वो तो क्या उसका औकात कांस्टेबल जैसा है, मेरे सामने क्या है, वो हमको क्या सिखाएगी, हम नहीं जाएंगे. And he never went. I told the counselor this also. What I want to say, ma'am, that the government should come up with very strict things, something systems to जैसे मान लो काउंसलिंग के लिए नहीं जा रहा है, अभी पुलिस में भी पता है, कोर्ट में भी पता है, सबको पता है कि उसके साथ वो इस तरह का बिहेवियर करता है, तो देयर शुड बी सम प्रेशर ऑन हिम, या कुछ ऐसा होना चाहिए जिससे उसको करके उसका इलाज करा लो. इंसान ही है ना, मैं नहीं चाहूंगी कि वो सुसाइड कर ले.
See, unfortunately, I think police here also are there, and doctors also will understand now. The new Mental Health Care Act is there where you can't go against the person's wish unless he is harmful to himself and others. When it is obvious, okay, so then only he can be forcefully, put into treatment. When he is functioning and these things, yeah, I understand it's very, very difficult. Previously, prior to this Mental Health Care Act 2017, at least we could do few things. Right now, that is also little difficult.
Yeah, but one more thing I want to
the person to take counseling and mental health treatment and all these things. So that is one issue. Yeah.
But I wanted to share,
please,
that since I have applied for divorce, like since now I am mentally prepared कि अभी वो अच्छा हो भी जाता है तो भी मुझे उसके साथ नहीं रहना. I want to live my life.
Correct.
45 and I know कि अगर भगवान का दया है तो 40 साल और जिंदा रहेंगे. I want to live my life. Okay.
Correct.
Now here one problem is that everybody, all the lawyers and all this suggest me कि आप कभी भी जो है ना उसकी मेंटल हेल्थ को लेके बात मत उठाना, कभी मत कहना कि उसके साथ मेंटल हेल्थ इश्यू है, इस तरह का कोई प्रॉब्लम है, बिकॉज फिर ऑन दैट ग्राउंड यू विल नॉट गेट द डिवोर्स. You cannot take divorce if your spouse is going through some mental health problems. So ये बहुत tricky चीज है. This is the platform where I am talking about my pain.
You are not using the word mental health issue here. You are telling he is physically abusing me, he is emotionally abusing me, he is, if at all sexually abusing you. You are telling these things in the court, which as per the law, it is, not the right thing. And through that, you will get divorced, right? So lawyers here, if somebody is there, can guide her. So you are not using the word mental health issue or mental illness. Anyway, no common person can use the word mentally ill. It is the court which will, decide when if a person is insane or sane or whatever it is, right? So somebody going through depression, impulse control, all that he or she can go get the counseling, treatment. That is like any physical illness. So you are not writing that he has a mental disorder and that's why I want divorce. You are telling the court that look, here is the spouse who is mentally harassing me, physically harassing me and whatever, right? through that, nobody has that right to harass somebody, right? So through that you will get. So whatever compensation he has to give, he will have to give. It depends on your lawyer who can fight for you, right? And in our forum like Proud Depressives, if we have good lawyers, I think.
Actually, I can just come in here. See what her problem is, what her issue is. Actually, if a person is, I am quoting the exact language in the law, incurably of unsound mind, मतलब
Correct.
इसका इलाज हो नहीं सकता, right?
Correct.
It is not temporary, it is permanent. Incurably of, and not only that, incurably of unsound mind to such extent that you, as in the petitioner, cannot be expected to live with him or her. So your whole life is ruined, etc., etc. So there is a law laid down by Supreme Court. You can get a divorce on this ground. You can, but there is a very big but. All these things are very difficult to prove in a court of law. So there are some 13, 14 grounds which are available for divorce. There are 2, 3 additional grounds which are available only to women. But most of the cases, you can keep fighting. It's ultimately until the one party will finish off his or her money, and then the case will finish. Otherwise, you can keep fighting. There are cases in the courts. 40 years people have been fighting for divorce. The most amicable, reasonable way is divorce by mutual consent. So, which is what the mutual consent may happen with the help of prodding by counselors, family members, friends, elders, whatever. Mutual consent is the most effective way. You will be yes. Most otherwise it is, especially if parties dig in their heels. One fellow says I want divorce, the other fellow says I will not divorce. As long as you are willing to pay the lawyers, you can keep fighting for 40 more years.
But
We have, I have
there
personally
is
seen.
never
That's what I'm saying. I have personally seen.
seen.
I have personally seen 85-year-old man and 81-year-old woman. They've been fighting since 1961. I saw the case in 2007-8. Personally, I have seen. So we are teaching one case in our case material. I mean, both parties are IAS officers. They have been fighting from 1979 up to 2014. So these things are happening. So that's why the lawyers are probably advising that not to bring in mental health
Can
care
I take
because it is.
because
Yes, please.
Yes, ma'am.
because even I have gone divorce to face the moment. In India, don't you think elected as you have been talking about many divorce settlements and many divorce court cases and all, we do not have as such a good lawyer for divorce in India. What I feel is that because for shadi ke liye like mutual parties they will be agreeing to talk about it. But for divorce, everybody runs away. Even the family members, they run and they abandon you. Actually, because for the woman who wants a divorce, they will try to prevent her from getting the divorce. So we do not have any kind of mutual consent. That's why divorce is getting very difficult in India, and it is not fair for the woman who's going to rear up the children all by herself. So I don't think divorce is very, very fair in India. That's what I
So
feel.
you are absolutely right.
Abroad and other foreign countries, I have seen divorce.
I will just take you to one comment if
Yes,
you can
yes,
discuss on
please
your
go.
own. Up to 1996, that is only quarter century away. Up to 1996, even though the word divorce is written in the law, I have given you the section 13 of Hindu marriage that talks about divorce. The remedy is there. Up to 1996, Supreme Court says, हम divorce देंगे ही नहीं. Under any circumstance, except mutual consent, we will never give divorce. Even mutual consent, you ask for mutual consent, we will give you judicial separation. The law has changed in 1996 because there was a judgment which came which was heavily criticized. And that judgment says it is the sacred duty of this court to preserve the institution of marriage, including the empty shell of marriage. Shell के अंदर कुछ बचा ही नहीं, उसको भी हम बचाएंगे. That is what the Supreme Court was saying until 1996. Thereafter, the next year, that is only 25 years ago, the law has changed. Now they said, okay, kar do. Now courts have become very liberal with mutual consent. No problem. They will simply verify party A, party B, okay, fine, mutual consent. But with the other, I mean, it is an antagonistic proceedings and called a no-fault divorce, it is very difficult. It is very difficult in India. Because how will you prove one party is fault and the other party is not fault? It's very difficult. We don't accept forensic evidence. We don't accept this evidence. We don't accept WhatsApp chats. So very difficult. On any ground, not just this ground of mental harassment, वो तो बहुत ही मुश्किल है. Very leading case, Dastane versus Dastane. Very leading case. Here the wife was causing mental harassment. The husband was a writer. She would burn his books. So, but there was a very celebrated case in that. But lots and lots of, and any other case also, infidelity. I mean, somebody has gone and had an affair and produced a child. Even that is not ground for divorce, unless you do DNA testing. It's silly, but then that's the fact.
मैं ये इसीलिए मैं अपनी आवाज को बुलंद करना चाहती हूँ कि मुझे बहुत ही मुझे लगता है कि कानून व्यवस्था में बहुत बदलाव की जरूरत है. सॉरी, नेचुरल फ्लो कम्स इन हिंदी बिकॉज आई एम यूज्ड टू इट. सो बिकॉज डिवोर्स ठीक है, म्यूचुअल नहीं है, एक पार्टी का ही है, ठीक है, बट आई थिंक इट शुड बी ग्रांटेड इमीडिएटली बिकॉज then they move to the court for divorce for whatever reasons. हमें तो कहती हूँ मैं prove क्यों करूँ, for whatever reasons I am not seeing the other person as my spouse. मैं उसको पति या पत्नी के रूप में नहीं देखना चाहती हूँ, नहीं देख रही हूँ. और जब पति या पत्नी के रूप में नहीं देख रही हूँ तो एक पति या पत्नी के रूप में जो भी ड्यूटीज होता है उसको ना मैं एक्सरसाइज करना चाहती हूँ, ना मैं चाहती हूँ कि वो एक्सरसाइज करे. बहुत सिंपल सी बात मैं बोलती हूँ, 18 years का मैरिज है, नेचुरली हमारा सेक्सुअल लाइफ बहुत एक्टिव होगा. बहुत सिंपल सी बात है. मैं एकदम जो इंसान है सभी इंसान के साथ होता है. कोर्ट इज नॉट गिविंग मी डिवोर्स कि अच्छा जब तक वो नहीं मानेगा तब तक हम मिलेंगे. तो कोर्ट और देश का कानून क्या चाहता है कि मैं इनफिडिलिटी करूँ, मैं अलग से जाके किसी के साथ अपना सेक्सुअल रिलेशनशिप बनाऊँ. मैं वो नहीं चाहती हूँ. मैं दूसरी बार शादी करना चाहती हूँ, मैं दूसरे के साथ रिलेशनशिप बनाना चाहती हूँ. बट ये तो फॉल्ट है ना. मैं तो उसको नहीं हस्बैंड के रूप में देख रही हूँ. मैं उसको अपना शरीर छूने भी नहीं दूंगी, मैं उसको अपने पास पटकने भी नहीं दूंगी. लेकिन ये मेरा फंडामेंटल राइट है ना. मेरा पर्सनल लाइफ मेरा फंडामेंटल राइट है. मेरा फ्री लाइफ मेरा फंडामेंटल राइट है. मेरे इस राइट का हनन हो रहा है और ये कानून कर रहा है. पति तो बाद में कर रहा है, कानून पहले कर रहा है. तो मैं ये मानती हूँ कि जैसे डिवोर्स के लिए कोई आता है ना, अच्छा ऐसे भी हम जितने पिटीशन मैंने देखा, हमने डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस का अलग से पिटीशन दायर किया, मेंटेनेंस का अलग से दायर किया, कस्टडी का अभी तक मैंने दायर नहीं किया है. जब ज़रूरत पड़ेगी तो वो भी शायद अलग से ही करना, क्योंकि मेरा बेटा 18 साल का अक्टूबर में हो जाएगा. ठीक है, फिर एक बेटी की बात रह जाती है. मेरी बेटी ने FIR कर, उसको बहुत मारा था तो मैंने FIR किया था, तो मेरी डॉटर गई थी साथ में. तो डॉटर का स्टेटमेंट उन्होंने नहीं लिया कि ये तो अभी 11 years की है, लेकिन हाँ उसकी बात सुन ली थी. तो ऑन रिकॉर्ड है कि डॉटर के साथ मिसट्रीटमेंट उसने किया. लेकिन वॉट एवर इट इज़, तो मैं डिवोर्स के लिए जब फाइल करती हूँ तो वो तो तुरंत ग्रांट होना चाहिए. मेरा लाइफ फ्री होना चाहिए ना, ताकि मैं किसी और के साथ मुझे शादी करनी तो मैं कर सकूँ. तो आप जो सेक्सुअल डिज़ायर है इंसान का, वो बहुत नेचुरल चीज़ है, अननेचुरल नहीं. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट एनीथिंग अननेचुरल. तो कोर्ट को इस चीज़ को, कानून को और सरकार जो भी है सारी व्यवस्था को इस चीज़ को एक्सेप्ट करना चाहिए कि ये बहुत ही नेचुरल चीज़ है और एक इंसान का अधिकार है, अपना जीवन जीने का अधिकार है. तो ये बदलना चाहिए. और इसीलिए मैं अपनी आवाज़ को,
but I think unfortunately law doesn't go that way, right sir? Parikshit sir,
वो बदलना चाहिए मैम. वही मैं कह रही हूँ. मैं ये लड़ाई इसीलिए लड़ रही हूँ.
Can I take a counter view? Can I just take a counter view? देखो ऐसा है, मतलब it's not specific to a person. Law is not specific to a person. मान लो जो तुम कह रही हो वो सही है, तो there are so many women who will just be abandoned because husband का personal liberty है, he has to walk away. एंड उसको चाहिए डिवोर्स. सो अगर इतना आसान हो जाए डिवोर्स तो देयर सो इनफैक्ट मैं पढ़ रही थी कि यूएस में एक बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है. यू नो, वंस द वुमन प्रोड्यूसेस अ चाइल्ड, शी इज द वन हु हैज टू केयर फॉर द चाइल्ड बिकॉज हस्बैंड डिवोर्स करके चल देता. So it is also from the perspective of gender
जो कि हम कहते हैं, योर केस में बी यूनिक, लेकिन अगर डिवोर्स बहुत आसान हो जाए तो दिस कैन ऑल्सो बी अ सिचुएशन वेयर विमेन विल बी लेफ्ट टू बी केयर गिवर्स, और हस्बैंड जो है वो उनको अगर इजीली डिवोर्स मिल जाए तो वो 3-4 शादी कर लेंगे। लेकिन मैं आपको एक बात बताती हूँ, कोई भी व्यवस्था हो ना, उसमें लूजर हमेशा औरत होती है। मैं बहुत सारी औरतों के साथ काम करती हूँ। औरतों की स्थिति है ना कि वो एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल अफेयर में जाती है, इसको आप सिंपली एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल अफेयर रखेंगी। उसके बाद होता क्या है, जब वो आदमी उसको अब्यूज करता है, वो उसको ब्लैकमेल करता है, उससे पैसे मांगता है, उसके साथ मिसबिहेव करता है, ये औरत कुछ नहीं कर सकती है क्योंकि वो उसका स्पाउस नहीं है। ठीक है, स्पाउस है उसके साथ तो उसने डिवोर्स के लिए फाइल कर रखा है, वो मिली नहीं है उसको, इधर ये स्पाउस नहीं है, अब वो बेचारी जो है इधर भी अब्यूज झेल रही है। तो मैं अभी अपने फेसबुक इसी तरह से महिलाओं को जागरूक करने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ कि डोंट जंप इन समवन्स बेड टू ब्रिंग देम इन योर लाइफ, प्लीज डोंट डू दैट, क्योंकि ज़्यादातर महिलाएं यही करती हैं, वो कंफ्यूज हो जाती है। उनको लगता है क्योंकि हम इस तरीके से कंडीशन है ना, वुमेन आर यूज्ड टू हैव अ मैन इन देयर लाइफ, दे नीड अ मैन। ये मैं अपनी बात नहीं बोल रही हूँ, मैं बहुत सारी महिलाओं के साथ काम करती हूँ तो मुझे पता चलता है। तो मैं उनको समझाती हूँ कि जैसे हमारे जैन साधवी जो है ना, वो करते मेडिटेशन, आप भी मेडिटेशन करो, खुद को कंट्रोल में रखो, डोंट गेट इनटू दिस टाइप ऑफ रिलेशनशिप्स, बट दिस इज समथिंग विच शुड नॉट बी इग्नोर्ड, इट शुड बी एड्रेस्ड, इट इज़ अ वेरी जेन्युइन प्रॉब्लम। मैं एक औरत को मिली अभी हाल में, वो किसी काम से अहमदाबाद आई, तो वो स्पेशली मेरे से मिली, उसने बताया मुझे कि तुम्हें मैं ना, मुझे कम से कम 3-4 मर्दों ने ब्लैकमेल कर रखा है। मैंने बोला तुम गई क्यों उसके पास? तो बोली क्या करूँ मुझे मतलब मैं एवरी टाइम इस साइकिल में गिर जाती हूँ कि दे लाइक मी और सब कुछ अच्छा हो जाएगा मेरे लाइफ में। सो मुझे लगता है कि ये कोई भी व्यवस्था, कानून व्यवस्था होती है ना, कहीं भी कोई भी व्यवस्था, लूजर इज ऑलवेज द वुमेन इफ द थिंग्स आर नॉट एड्रेस्ड प्रॉपर्ली। तो ये जो कानून व्यवस्था है, ये महिलाओं को एक्चुअली हेल्प नहीं कर रहा है। टुडे वुमेन आर एम्पावर्ड, यू नीड टू मेक वुमेन एम्पावर्ड, टू गिव देम आल्सो द राइट टू कम आउट ऑफ इट। ये कौन सा एम्पावरमेंट है जो मुझे इस अब्यूजिव रिलेशनशिप से बाहर नहीं निकलने दे रहा है? आई एम नॉट हेल्पिंग, आई डोंट फील एम्पावर्ड विद दिस कानून व्यवस्था। That's it what I want to say.
No, you have well said. Well said. Ma'am, please go ahead.
No, I have nothing more to add. I mean, she has a
See, but, there is a counter to that. Agar if divorce was made very easy, see all these things. I mean, और ये जो आपकी जो पशोपेश है, going back to Hindi, this dilemma which you are in, the legal problems, but the law is actually. I mean, you are right because the law is patriarchal. It does place men differently. They have tried to remedy the situation by giving certain special rights for women for divorce. जो कुछ मैंने आपको बताया 13 में, there are certain rights which are available to both. There are certain rights which are available only to a woman. मैन के तो ऐसे कोई स्पेशल राइट्स है नहीं, grounds on which you can get a divorce. Now, if you were to make divorce very easy, what is going to start happening is that all of this in big cities, all of this live-in business which you are seeing, that is going to happen. And every day people change. आज इधर कल उधर. I will give you an example. My maid, she was detected with cancer. Husband is an alcoholic. So now what? You want to help her obviously financially. The husband is only waiting for her to die so that he can get somebody else again. He's not even bothered whether she's got cancer, whether she's dying or not. So अगर ऐसे केस में हमने और easy कर दिया divorce करना, you will find every day it will be like the other this thing. I mean, you know, you can't have a
ailing spouse, leave her and go.
Yeah. And now very interestingly, 10 years ago, 11 years ago, we had this expert. So till 2010 we had a position wherein two people are fighting and one of them just decides not to come to court. मुझे कुछ नहीं करना, I don't have to oppose your application, I just don't show up. You will not get divorce. The government has changed the law in June 2010 and allowed ex-parte divorce. When they allowed ex-parte divorce, because of that, the cases have again gone to the Supreme Court. I did not show up, I did not get the notice, and now you have allowed divorce. I want to get married to that fellow again. Women are coming, men are coming. I want to get married to that woman again. I want to get married to that man. Those problems happen. So we have to tread very cautiously here.
But anything in law court, it is not a cakewalk. Leave about cakewalk. It is not even.
No, I said that is a ground. It can be done. मतलब mental ground पे you can get divorce, but it is so difficult. It is well nigh impossible. Similarly, on grounds of adultery, it is very easy to get divorce on adultery straight away. But people have shown photographs. People have shown evidence that in the same hotel room, people have shown गलत entry किया है, husband wife का नाम गलत किया है register में hotel के. None of this has been accepted. DNA is next to impossible. So, see. So, as long as no child is produced, you can do as much adultery and get away with it. That's the law. इसीलिए adultery has been removed as a penal offense, probably because से कोई conviction हो नहीं रहा. In the after 1960 till today, 4 convictions only in adultery.
So how do we help madam now?
See, I mean, from a legal perspective, I'm sure she is getting the proper legal help. But it is best to try and get maybe elders, family, somebody, counselors.
Is he not ready, ma'am, for the mutual divorce?
नहीं, उसने तो मुझे चैलेंज, पता है, उसने मुझे चैलेंज किया, मैं तो कभी तुम्हें डिवोर्स नहीं दूंगा. एंड उसका FIR मैंने किया था. तो नेक्स्ट डे किसी ने उसको समझाया हुआ कि भैया तू घर में मत रहे कुछ दिन के लिए. तो वो अपना बैग लेके निकला. तो निकलते समय मुझे चैलेंज किया ना, तू मेरे इसी चरणों पे आके गिरेगी. मैंने बोला ठीक है, देखते हैं.
All that is okay. It takes time. We have also seen many of such people. ये सब चीजें ठीक हो जाती हैं. But you have to concentrate. I mean, according to me, you have to concentrate on your own mental health, your own well-being, your children's well-being, your career. इन सब चीजों पे ध्यान देंगे, ये अपने आप हो जाएगा. Sometimes the legal battles can take time, unfortunate, but वो अपने आप हो जाएगा. To the point that it becomes immaterial. ऐसा मैंने देखा.
वो तो सर मुझे पूरा यकीन है कि मेरा हो जाएगा, क्योंकि मैंने तैयारियां बहुत की. लेकिन मुझे चिंता इस बात की होती है ना, मैं क्यों अपनी बातों को सारी दुनिया के सामने खोल कर रख रही हूँ. क्योंकि मुझे चिंता उन महिलाओं की होती है ना जो मेरी तरह प्रिविलेज नहीं है. ठीक है, आखिर उन महिलाओं को कौन शक्ति देगा, उनको कौन उस बुरी स्थिति में से बाहर निकालेगा. मैं आपको बताऊं, मैं इतने अच्छे परिवार से बिलोंग करती हूँ, लेकिन तो भी मेरे भाइयों ने बोला, जब मैंने अपने भाइयों को बोला कि मुझे कुछ दिनों के लिए हेल्प कर दो, मैं इस घर को छोड़ के अलग जाके रहना चाहती हूँ, मैं रोज़ के कच से एकदम परेशान हो गई. कुछ दिनों के लिए फिर, क्योंकि मेरा बैकग्राउंड इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग है, कुछ दिनों के लिए मुझे हेल्प कर दो और मैं अलग रहना. तो मेरे भाइयों का स्पष्ट रूप से कहना था, डिवोर्स के लिए तो हम तुम्हें कोई मदद नहीं करेंगे, तुम अलग जाके रहो. डिवोर्स करने के लिए कोई मदद, तुमको बहुत ज़्यादा तकलीफ है ना, तो तुम कुछ दिनों के लिए मायके चली जाओ, लेकिन हम डिवोर्स के लिए तुम्हारी मदद नहीं करेंगे. तो डिवोर्स के लिए ना एक, जैसे क्या कहूँ मैं इसको, बस नहीं हेल्प करेंगे. तो जब अगर मैं इतनी पढ़ी लिखी हूँ, मैं इतने अच्छे परिवार से आती हूँ और मेरी ये स्थिति है, तो जो महिलाएं प्रिविलेज नहीं है उनको कौन करेगा, उन तक आवाज़ कैसे जाएगी, उनको बाहर कौन. इसलिए मैं अपनी ज़िंदगी को ना दुनिया के सामने खोल के रखती हूँ, ताकि मुझे ये पता है कि सोशल मीडिया के माध्यम से जो बहुत सारी ऐसी महिलाएं जो चुपचाप टुकुर टुकुर देखती हैं, तो उनको एक शक्ति मिले कि अच्छा ठीक है, चलो हम भी कर सकते हैं, हम भी निकल सकते हैं. और मैं बताऊँ, मैं अपने फेसबुक पे जब शेयर करती हूँ ना, कोई लाइक कमेंट नहीं होता, लेकिन मेरे मैसेंजर पे बहुत सारी महिलाओं के मैसेज आते हैं कि हम भी ऐसा प्रॉब्लम से गुजर रहे हैं. इनफैक्ट मुझे तो ताज्जुब हुआ जब मुझे एक डॉक्टर का मैसेज आया. द मैडम इज़ अ डॉक्टर एंड शी रन्स हर ओन क्लिनिक एंड शी इज़ अर्निंग सो वेल. एंड देन उसने बताया कि मेरे हस्बैंड का भी ऐसा ऐसा स्वभाव है, ये है वो है, और मैं इसमें से बस बाहर निकलना चाहती हूँ, लेकिन हिम्मत नहीं है दुनिया के सामने बोलने की. आप हिम्मत नहीं करोगे तो आप निकल नहीं सकते हो. मैंने बेशर्मी की, मैंने अपना लाज लिहाज छोड़ दिया कि मुझे कौन क्या बोलेगा और क्या सोचेगा, और इस तरीके से मैं बाहर निकल रही हूँ. तो मुझे उन महिलाओं की चिंता होती है, और इसीलिए मैं इस चीज़ को ज़्यादा बल दे के आगे बढ़ने की कोशिश कर रही थी कि मैं तो निकल जाऊँगी, मैं तो मेंटली फ्री हो गई हूँ, मेरे बच्चे फ्री हो गए हैं, मेरे पास इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है, मैं मुझे पूरा सपोर्ट सिस्टम है, मैं वापस मेरा अर्निंग भी बहुत जल्द शुरू हो जाएगा। आई एम डैम श्योर अबाउट, मेरे पास प्रोप्राइटरशिप अपनी गुमास्ता है, अपना प्रोप्राइटरशिप है, अपना ब्रांड है। कुछ समय के लिए मेरा काम बंद हो गया था, मैं वापस रिस्टार्ट कर दूंगी, मेरा वापस सब कुछ नॉर्मल हो जाएगा। आई नो दैट, बट व्हाट अबाउट दोज वुमेन, एंड देयर आर थाउजेंड्स एंड थाउजेंड्स ऑफ वुमेन इन इंडिया, मुझे उनकी चिंता होती है।
I really appreciate your, confidence, ma'am, the way you're coping, all that. But I think you should also keep watch on your mental health. Sometimes when you go through lot of stress, and that too chronic stress, it may, change your neurochemicals in the brain, your serotonin level, dopamine level, all that.
Yes,
So whenever you have these biological disturbances, like, you're not able to sleep properly, or you're sleeping more, when you're very anxious, when you're very low, when you feel like, helpless, hopeless, no point in living, what is this life, and negative thoughts. When you feel like having, other highs, like alcohol, substance abuse, I think you should have a watch on these behaviors also, because sometimes it is not there in our control when neurochemicals change in the brain, because brain doesn't know that, I am a doctor, I am a journalist. So
I am
we would
under
request you to watch on those things, and yes, we are all there to help you. And you yourself, you are very confident, you have 2 children, as you rightly said, you have resources, which is a, positive point, plus point to you. But reach out for help when in need. That is
I am under
I
treatment
know.
of a psychiatrist.
You did tell me. Yes.
And
Yes.
and every night he has given me 2 medicines. I take that.
Great.
I
Okay.
sleep, and in the morning when I get up, I feel best. And
This was
second
the
thing,
general suggestion. Yeah, I did hear that you are under a,
and I write lot of poems in Hindi and English.
Very
Through my writing, I went out.
Yeah, that is a very good way also to vent out your, agony, or, plus and minus both.
Yeah.
So you already have good network, keep talking, keep sharing, and this is an amazing work what you have done. Like, other people also many in distress can relate to this, and they will also get some ideas. Not only the psychiatric thing, thanks to Parikshet sir, lot of legal aspect also came in here. And as you said, mental health, lot of holistic things are important. Not only counseling, medicine, yes, legal help, environment, finance, everything is important. Just, if somebody says that be calm, that doesn't work, right? Roti to chahiye every day.
We go through abuse because of that.
Correct. That economic empowerment.
Yeah. We go through abuse. मुझे लगता है इतने साल मेरे जीवन के बर्बाद हो गए.
No, but at least you didn't allow further abuse. That is more important, right? See, I wouldn't think that way. You have tried your best. If you had prematurely taken this decision, everybody would have told, oh, didn't even try, jumped into a conclusion. Lot of other things they would have told. But here you have tried your best. You have told multiple people. You have told his family. You told your family. You have sought help. But, somewhere you didn't get the appropriate support.
Yeah.
And we should also look at it from the other angle. You yourself said abhi to 40 years bacha hai.
Yeah.
So then you look at it from the other angle.
So 40 or 50, we don't know.
So very, very enlightening session, Chhaya madam, Dr. Rajani. If there are any questions for the panelists, we'll be very happy to take them. Otherwise, we will adjourn, because today has been a very interactive session, very different from our previous sessions, more of a conversation. So, anybody? Any questions? Archana ma'am?
No, all are hungry.
No, actually, I don't have a question. I just, I don't know, but
you have to think and come back.
No, from personal experience, Chhaya, what I have experienced is that, anger, even if it is for a sense of righteousness, is not a good emotion for mental health.
Right.
You know, the only thing which helps is moving on and not channelizing that anger, you know, to one person. So you watch out for that. Like when, even if you're going through your divorce proceedings or whatever, too much of, you know, holding somebody responsible for your situation that you are in is not good for mental health. Is what I've seen, you know, many a times. That person may be responsible, but unless you completely, you know, stop making him the center of your life by remembering him, by thinking he's ruined your life. Because nothing ruins your life. It is, you know, this experience which will perhaps, you know, make you a greater person. All the great people, जिसको भी तुम सुनो कि बहुत great है, they've all gone through some kind of grief. तो मे बी ये ग्रीफ किया बिकॉज तुमको और राइज करना है, तुमको और ग्रेट बनना है, यू नो, और नहीं तो शायद एक सामान्य जिंदगी जीती चली जाती और बच्चे पैदा करती, बड़े होते मर जाती. तो इसको उस वे में पॉजिटिवली भी लो. ठीक है, एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि हम मतलब यू नो कि टू डिस्कवर द बेस्ट वर्जन ऑफ यू, to discover what is there in you. क्योंकि मुझे लगता है मुझे डिप्रेशन नहीं होता तो मैं ह्यूमिलिटी खो देती. बहुत चीजें मेरे जो ये में है, मतलब जो मेरे कैरेक्टर में है, which makes me a good human being, is all because I've suffered grief. तो मुझे यही लगता है कि ठीक है, angst and anger तो बहुत अच्छी चीज है.